Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign energy. And if you're not a Scorpio birthday, but for some reason you called this message into you algorithmically, it's because it's for you. So it always comes to you at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. And it begins with you. Let yourself shine. Let it shine. So this is realizing your full potential, being willing to speak and allow yourself to be heard, allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be more grandiose than you normally would be. It's time for resurrection for you, Scorpio. It's time for you to show off. It's time for you to prance a little bit. It's time for you to be sort of super proud of yourself right now, but be heard, be seen, be present. It's time. You have to. Now, I don't know which area in your life this is about. We're going to get into that. But if you do nothing else this week, speak up. Speak up, speak out. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Okay. Speak up, speak out. 4 + 6 adds up to 10. This is a completion of a cycle. You don't have to hold on to something anymore. You're finished with it. You've earned it. You've fulfilled this cycle. It is complete. And it's really beautiful, actually. Let me understand what this is about. We've got to understand what the situation is, what's going on. Scorpio, remember, as I divide the deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. I'm going to leave them where they are. It's part of the reading. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do provide those, but only through my website. It's the only place that you can book a personal reading with me. www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule right online. You will have your message within 24 hours of whatever day that you have booked. Okay. If you're just finding my channel, please remember to subscribe and then ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you will know when I go live. It's the only time that you can. You've got to hit all notifications. This is the only place that I do public free tarot card readings. So if you'd like to participate in that, please subscribe and select all notifications. Okay. Scorpio. If you're sensitive to loud noises, you might want to turn your volume down for just a second because I do cleanse the energy using sound bowl. And some people don't like it. Hold on. What is it that you must say right now, Scorpio? What's going on in your life, in your current situation, that there's a lot that has to come out? Wow, this is Cancerian energy. Magic works through you. So you've been working on something. You've been building it. You've been transmuting it. You have been changing it or changing the game. Somehow you have your energy and your focus has been building something into being, into creating it. And now you're finally ready to announce it or talk about it or take credit for it. It makes sense that maybe you were a little protective of it. But I think that now it's time to debut it. We have 52, 5 plus 2 adds up to 7. So 7 days, 7 nights. I think you're coming to the end of that creation period where you can actually finally like let everybody know, announce something. So there's some sort of announcement that's going to be happening with regards to magic that you've been making, something that you have been creating, or something that you has been in the works. It's usually very close to your heart because it's Cancerian energy. So it matters a lot to you. It's personal. And then we have truth transcends illusion. This is dragonfly energy. So people who had the wrong impression are gonna be stunned. There is that element of now that when you announce this, it's like the truth is going to come out. Maybe it's interesting. Maybe you were taking some hits because people had gotten something wrong, or you know now that you have to be the one that's, maybe it's just saying you have to be the one that says something. You're the one that holds the information. You're the one that holds the truth. And so you have to let it come up. Even I think you're tired of holding on to it too. So there's just this energy of release it because it's the time. It's the right time for you to do so. Timing is everything. We have Pluto moving into Aquarius. Shout it out. Let it go. Let it out. It's going to be square to your energy pretty soon because it's moving into fixed energy. It's really time for you to not hold back. We have take the lead. Like consciously, you know that this is the right thing to do. This is leadership capabilities in a sense of don't wait for anybody else's permission. Go ahead and get this done. Make it make sense just because you're doing it. But ultimately, you've been tapped. This is almost like saying this is fate. You're being triggered right now because you have to behave this way. God kind of needs you to get this done. And then we have trust the great mystery, believe in it. It 100%, you're being called to this and just jump in. We have 6 plus 5, that's 11. There's awakening here. There's realization. This is almost getting bigger than you, and then learn from the past. This is 2 plus 5 as well. We had 52 here, 25. It's like 7 again. Learn from the past. This is, you know better now than to not act upon this. You know better now than, it's like, you know, to jump in. This isn't a risk. This is an absolute certainty. You just have to take the plunge now, because if you don't, you know that it's almost like this is a tight window of opportunity here. So you have to jump on this. You have to. And you know this from the past. Okay, so where is this going? What is this all about? What is this all about? Something that you have been reflecting upon, something that you have felt guilty about, something that you've wanted to reconcile, something that you have kind of been silent about for a while. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe over the past 4 months, maybe over the past 4 years. It's almost like you've known you've had to do this. And you've waited for just the right time, and now is just the right time. So what is this? Or what is this? What's going to come of it? When Scorpio decides to do this, what's going to come from this action? Prosperity and independence, could even be resources that come in to help you or others become more independent. And then we have this taking back control over your finances, taking back control over your life, a great deal of income, or being able to be entrepreneurial, being able to be financially independent. It's like it's almost saying it's going to bring back financial independence or resource independence. That's what it's going to do. Interesting. Because something had been stuck. So, like it had been getting nowhere, right? And that's that 7 again. This energy of, I don't understand what I'm not doing. What is happening? What was it? What was it? What was it that was keeping them stuck? What was it that was not turning over? 5 of Swords. Somebody was intentionally undercutting you. Somebody was attacking you. Whether they were out and out about it or not, it's almost like somebody was pissing in your garden. And that's why no matter how well you took care of it, they were putting poison on it. You know, this is a sense of hypercriticism. This is a sense of actual attack, could be even narcissism. So that's what was keeping something from blooming. Now it's like, I'm going to stick up for myself. I'm not sticking around here. I'm not waiting. I'm telling the world exactly what is up. I'm telling the world exactly what was happening. And that is, people were undermining it for their own good, for their own pleasure, for their own satisfaction. This was brutal energy. And you're revealing it now. You're exposing it. You're not letting anybody, clarity on the talk. This is it, Scorpio, that's you. Clarity on the fact that something has to be done, that you're finished. Clarity on the toxicity that was happening. Clarity on what has to be taken down and destroyed so that people can start fresh, so that you can start fresh, or that so this energy of renewal can come in. That's what's going on. It's clarity of who you are and what you're worth, and that you're worth a new beginning. It's almost like you don't have to worry because you're on the other side of whatever they could do against you. And that's why you're liberated to be able to say something or take action, because you don't give a fuck anymore. Nobody can cut you down. I'm telling you right now, this is it. This is your chance to actually set the record straight. Set everything correct. This is your chance. This is it. It's like now you understand what was killing opportunity, what was ending new beginnings, or even your new beginnings. And there's no way that you're going to not do something about it. You are legitimately, I don't think it's even you're getting your revenge. You're getting your justice. Wow. Okay. Who or what is all this about? Virgo. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Could have been very hidden energy. Could have been going it alone, working alone, being all alone, doing something alone for a long time. Could have been a little manipulative as well. It's just about your work. And then Pisces energy, this is 2 extreme opposites, but it's about divine balance. So there's a sense of pragmatism balanced with creativity, but there was hidden emotion here. There was something hidden way in the depths, and I think you finally discovered it and called it out, or talked about it, or healed enough to allow yourself to not suffer anymore. You have healed enough, or healed this situation enough for it to kind of rise up from the depths and be liberated. It's almost like now somebody's finally ready to show themselves, to be seen, to have faith and connect and deserve the light. So I want to be in particular really specific about that. Then let me get these cards. What's coming to the surface? What's coming to the surface? That you were disappointed by something. That you are not okay. That this wasn't working. It's almost like something wasn't working out because you were disappointed and you were swallowing it. And you weren't letting people know that you were disappointed in something, and that was killing everything around it. And it's almost like there was a disappointment in a missed opportunity from the past, a disappointment in maybe somebody's impulsive behavior, and that the fact that that didn't work out, or that you weren't given a chance, or that you weren't. It's like it's got something to do with you weren't given a chance, or you weren't. You were denied a fresh start. And that's why things have been stuck. That's why there was some sort of disappointment that almost clogged you up. Like you weren't acting as fruitful as possible to your full capacity, because you were distracted by what you had lost. And now that that comes out, or you learn how to fix that, do they learn how to fix this? Scorpio. Yes. Luck is now on your side. You hit the target that you aim for. You absolutely do. This could have been Sagittarius energy too. It's almost like you wanted to grow, you wanted to expand. There was something exciting here. It didn't happen. Maybe you were stuck working. You were stuck with a lot of responsibilities. People didn't see you. People didn't notice you. And that's why it's like, I'm not going to take that chance again. I'm not going to take the chance that I'm not going to get noticed. I am going to shoot my shot. And I'm going to put myself out there. It's almost like you learn the hard way that the greatest risk of all is not taking any risk. And that's why this time around, you're like, fuck it. I'd rather crash and burn than be stuck in purgatory for another how many years, right? So this time you're outward about it. You're telling what happened. You're saying it. And it's so awesome how liberating this is, and how you really do hit the nail on the head. I don't know why I just said that. Hold on. What was this disappointment? What did I say? This is justice. It's divine justice. It's divine intervention. Let's go to the extended. The link is down below. And I will pin it to the top of the comment section and see you there.